Somebody call the doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to Daredevil. This is season 1, episode 7. As you know, we're taking the ride with all these Marvel shows to get us caught up for future Marvel projects that are coming out. And I saw bits and pieces of this one because I really wanted to watch The Punisher. So this is fun being able to check this out for the first time.
Checks notes, having a lot of fun with this one. Definitely ready, willing, able to continue this adventure because we're seeing how far Kingpin's reach really is.
Yeah, the last episode was intense, to say the absolutely least. But as the answer said, it also shows the widespread corruption that Kingpin is capable of. But so I binged this back shortly after it came out. Don't remember a whole lot with this particular episode. I sound a lot like Mason Quinn. I don't remember
fun.
this. So it's been really enjoyable, and like I've said, it's a lot more aggressive than I remember it being, and I don't say that as a bad thing. I'm having fun.
All right, without further ado, then let's go!
Is this our, well,
That is no one we know.
well, I was thinking, is this our money man that Matt got the name of, Leland?
See what he's carrying?
Of course.
What? Look, folks, we love the Desert Eagles, but they're the most impractical firearms in the world. Anybody that's shot one knows how comical it is that they always use these.
They always use them in Hollywood.
Hollywood loves their Desert Eagle. That's it. Hey, they gave us magazine accurate shot counts with the Desert Eagle.
Would it have caused more damage than that, though?
Those would have gone right through the door, but the entry.
Oh! Oh, look at that!
Other appendages.
彼らが船に乗せてった。船はどこへ行くんだ。ニューヨークへ。
He's gonna off with his dome.
近い。俺の家族にかけて。あいつらはお前なんぞいない。いいんだ。
Oh! Whoa, did I say something about it being more aggressive than I remembered? Are we to believe that guy doesn't see so well?
I mean, Daredevil doesn't see it well.
I know, but did you see his eyes?
Matt
Yeah,
Murdock.
that looks like a blind to me.
Devil, my shapely Irish ass. As a coward, I wouldn't give for the chance to rip that corny mask off and
What?
punch him. Al-Qaeda wanted the world to know exactly what kind of assholes they were. This guy, not a peep. All terror without the ist. You know what they call that? Nut job.
Maybe. How's your side?
Saved her life, so...
What happened to Hell's Kitchen? To you and to Elena and to all the people that were hurt? He shouldn't be tried and convicted in the press. We're lawyers, but we know that's not how it's supposed to work.
So,
Good point.
if this guy got caught, needed counsel, Nelson and Murdock would offer to defend him?
Hell no.
It would be his right.
What about my right to punch him in the melon? Elena needed 12 stitches. You want to Perry Mason the guy responsible? After shooting those cops, police are probably looking to settle things the old-fashioned way if they catch up to him.
Well, certain cops.
When are we getting a company team together?
We have 3 employees.
Yeah.
2 of them aren't blind.
You and me, Chelsea Piers, what do you say?
I have this thing.
Go.
See you tomorrow.
We'll be here. You ever worry about her? Worry like something she's not telling us?
Well...
Everyone has secrets, Boggy.
I don't. I'd like some. I assume she's hot. She hot?
Oh, how would I know?
I like how he goes, oh.
Are you guys getting serious? Should I dust off the tux I'll need to rent?
No,
Her loss, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
Leland.
Prestigious firm. Wow.
I didn't know that was how that worked.
Well-
You had to go left to right.
Well, no, just I was saying how fast he was going.
You're laying out major reserves to clear the docks, to make sure the police don't come within 10 blocks. More to bribe the comptrollers to guarantee straight greens. Know how much all that costs? I do.
There's a point to all your words.
What happened to the Russians? I look out for you, you look out for me.
Each man must stand for himself or fall with the unworthy.
The hell does that mean?
Did we just now get his name that's Leland?
No.
Okay, I didn't think.
episodes
Okay,
ago.
I didn't think so. That's why I was like, sorry, folks.
Oh, God, what do you want?
Tell me about the man you work for.
I work for Silver and Brent.
I'm gonna ask you again.
I told you, I work for Silver and...
Oh,
Just slaps him.
5 finger say to the face.
Moving his money around, which means you have records. Proof of it.
oh.
You're just gonna lie there all night?
Oh. This be when his senses started to kick in big time.
When we first took him in, Matthew's problems seemed less severe. No one has any idea what's wrong with it. We heard about your work with special children, thought maybe you could help.
Not for free.
His father left a sizable inheritance.
What about the mother? She dead?
No, well, that's another story.
Make the check out to cash. Take it from here. I think you're getting worse. You're not, are you, kid?
Oh.
You're getting stronger. Let's get started.
So what kind of training is this?
You like ice cream?
Yeah.
Then shut up and eat it. First thing you gotta understand is nobody feels sorry for you and nobody ever will. Because when it comes to being born lucky, you won the friggin' lottery.
I did.
What did I say about questions?
Shut up.
How old were you when you got blinded? 9. So you had 9 whole years of looking at movies, blue skies, up girly skirts. I was born blind. So you're 9 years old, walking along, minding your own business, get hit by a truck, killed dead on the spot.
I wasn't killed.
You lived? Praise God, it's a miracle.
Just the way he's doing it.
I hear things. Coughs and fights. Cats meowing. Sometimes walks away.
You know what they call stuff like that? Gifts. The special kind. Kind that very few people have.
I never thought of it that way.
Well, that's because you're stupid. What's it gonna be, Maddie? You gonna spend your life crying and rocking yourself to sleep at night, or are you gonna dig deep? Your call. Good choice, kid.
No one's bought me ice cream since my dad died.
What's it taste like?
Vanilla.
Everybody can taste vanilla. Pay a little more attention. You know what you got? Sugar grains
Oh, okay.
Here
I
we
like
go.
it.
from 3 different dairies from 2 states. Try. That dog. What's his story?
He's hungry. His stomach's growling. He's dying to eat the hot dogs that guy's carrying.
What about the girl?
Her skin's too hot. Her heart's beating fast. Is she sick?
Worse.
He's in love.
She's in love.
In Lerv.
You catch on quick.
You're gonna help me?
No, I'm gonna train you.
You gonna get a montage?
Make it work for you. Use it. And how to fight.
My dad never wanted me to fight.
Your dad ain't here. You'll need skills for the war.
What war?
We'll get to that.
Oh, the one that's coming.
I don't even know your name. What do I call you?
Stick.
Are you gonna lie there all night or get up off your ass? I'm going 5 minutes. You turn this place into a shit show.
I've been gone 20 years. What are you doing back in my city?
You're sick. Hell's Kitchen hates your guts. They have you pegged as a cop killer and some kind of mad bomber.
Yeah, I'm taking care of it.
An old guy just lit you up. You ain't taking care of shit.
Why are you here?
to save you and everyone in the kitchen from a horrible death.
I'm back.
Oh,
Whoever's pulling the strings busted up the one big corporation into a bunch of little ones.
Spread the records far and wide, discourage investigation. You could always let it go.
Not gonna happen.
Stop complaining. This is the job. Researching, gathering facts.
What about you?
Yakuza.
Wait, the Japanese mafia?
Bombings that took out the Russians.
And you think it's all connected to Union Valley?
Doesn't matter what I think. Only matters what I can prove.
matters what it is.
What about the cops that got shot? You really think that was the guy in the map?
I was standing right next to one of them when it happened. A detective named Blake. Didn't like each other very much.
That's because he was on the take.
When they brought me into the precinct, I see why you didn't get along.
Did what I could. He comes out of a coma, maybe he'll thank me. Tell me what really happened out there.
Wow, he's in a coma. He didn't get ended?
The man in the mask pops up. Do me a favor. Run the other way.
He saved my life.
My experience, there are no heroes. No villains.
Ooh.
Just people with different agendas.
Yeah, one of those was to kill me.
And you're not careful, maybe they'll want a second crack at it.
The only way I'll ever feel safe again is if the people that you are talking about are put away.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, putting them away, they own everything.
If we can connect the tenements and the shootings and Union Alley, that's something you take to your editor?
Yeah.
Be the last story he ever runs.
I think it's a long shot.
I was a mean three-point shooter on my high school basketball team. I like the long shots.
There you go.
This isn't a game, Karen.
Indeed not.
Yeah, well, it's time to play the game.
It's gonna be on me. I don't want to be responsible for that.
They're not gonna win.
You haven't seen what we've seen.
Yeah.
What a shithole. You had a woman in here.
That's none of your business.
When's she coming back?
Never.
Good.
You got a warped perspective on the whole good-bad thing, you know that?
Women are a distraction.
Gotta be mission focused.
Holy shit, now you're talking Mason Quinn's language.
Furniture and apartments.
Silk sheets.
Cotton feels like sandpaper on my skin. Bullshit. This is my life, and I made something of it. Without you. That's the part that really pisses you off, isn't it?
No, I'm proud of you. I really am. Surrounding yourself with soft stuff. Someday those silk sheets are gonna crawl up behind you, wrap themselves around your throat, and choke you to death. You're a warrior.
You have to be uncomfortable.
Yeah. You have to sleep on rocks.
I'm trying to teach you how to stay alive. Christ, you're worse than your old man.
Oh.
At least your daddy got paid when he hit the floor.
You're hurting me.
Make me stop.
I can't.
Then quit.
Murdock's never quits.
Oh,
Then beat me. I've got all day, kid.
I can go all day.
I can do this all day.
Feel the breeze. You gotta control that rage.
Standing a weapon.
Anger is a spark. Rage is a wildfire. Out of control, therefore useless.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Out of control, therefore useless.
Oh.
Knocked the fuck out.
Well, he got him with a plastic stick, but it probably didn't feel good.
I thought Murdock's never quit.
It's my fault. I killed him.
Killed who?
My dad. They paid him to lose against Creel, but I wanted him to win. So he did because of me.
Oh.
I just wanted him to come home.
But he didn't, and he never will. Maybe your old man fought for you, maybe he did it for himself. The only thing you know for sure is he's gone now. But I'm here. Now get up. Time to stop taking a beating and start giving one.
Oh, there you go.
Get up. Get up!
Oh.
Took you 20 years to learn how to get up.
There are lots of shit gone.
Like what?
You're a dick.
That's.
Look, I don't want you tearing up Hell's Kitchen going after the Yakuza.
Yakuza? You don't know what's going on in your own backyard. The guy that was yapping with that old man you slapped around, he's pretty high up.
You want him so bad, why'd you let him get away back in the garage?
I don't want him. I want what's on the ship he's meeting at the docks tonight. They call it Black Sky, the bringer of shadows.
What kind of weapon?
Kind you don't want in your world. Say what?
Say that you want my help.
I want you to help yourself. You hurt Baldy.
You know about Fisk. After all your talk about cutting friends loose, and now you need one.
I don't need a friend. I need a soldier. Committed.
Shut up!
Some bleeding heart idealist hanging on to half.
Oh, half measure stick. This guy's legendary.
Ride with me tonight. Help me destroy Black Sky. Promise you this. Wilson Fisk will know the taste of fear the day he faces you, because he'll know that you kicked the guy he's afraid of right in the nuts. What do you say, kid?
One rule. You don't kill.
One rule.
I swear I will not kill.
It's like D2.
I was like, this is...
I'll just go around and shoot them in the knees.
¿Qué quieres que te diga?
¿Un caso legal?
Oh, sí, sí. Con el abogado guapo.
Yeah, Matt.
No, señor Foggy.
Oh!
The handsome one.
Hey, Foggy es guapo.
He visto cómo te mira. No hay hombre más guapo en este mundo que un hombre enamorado.
Oh, Christ. Oh,
She's like, how did I not see it?
Oops.
Tratando de encontrar entre una compañía y los obreros que...
Preguntas al señor Tully.
Sus abogados dicen que...
Yo viviendo aquí y ese gordo de mierda...
¿Me los puede describir?
Uno era calvo y el otro llevaba un tatuaje en el brazo. Diseño. Feo. Hasta el cuello.
Ugly. Up to his neck.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
There's got a tattoo.
Yep.
Why are you bothering the old woman?
You're not right.
She's gonna spray you.
Oh.
Stupid bitch.
Oh!
Hey, Foggy.
Foggy!
With the bat.
Softball!
What are you doing here?
What are you doing?
What are you doing here?
Are you following me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you were acting weird. I was worried about you.
Oh!
Oh, got him good.
Let's discuss that away from the maniacs. Come on.
Oh, got him again. Right in the face.
The
Batter up.
The guy with the mace, I think, got it easier.
Yeah, for sure.
How many do you read?
Picking up a dozen heartbeats. Slow, steady, not even a flutter. Stronger. They're armed. MP7s with suppressors. Huh. Somebody wants things quiet.
We'll be quiet.
Sticks?
Remember how to use these.
Oh, I need them.
Yeah, you will. Thin out the herd.
Nah, fine.
Just do your job. I'll do mine.
How can we have teamwork if I don't know what you're doing? Oh. The classic. Ah!
Yeah, I thought he was going to be from behind here. The guy, Murdock got him face.
The sticks putting together there. A bow staff? Right in the drink.
Oh, it looks like a
Looks
bowl.
like a bow, yeah.
Oh.
That's Black Sky? Maybe he's the child of somebody very wealthy.
Oh! Yeah, Matt wasn't having that plan.
He was going to take out that kid.
He was.
Yeah.
What rules the body?
My mind.
What's your strongest weapon?
My body.
Connection. Come on.
The mind controls the body. The body controls our enemies. Our enemies control jack shit by the time we're done.
Fighting is just the start. You have to control your feelings. Your deep down inside feelings.
How?
Meditate.
You mean that thing where you pretend not to sleep?
So they can't leverage you.
Make you way stronger, more focused, even heal your wounds faster.
You can do that?
How do you think I'm still alive, kid?
I'll learn how, just like you.
Tomorrow we start with knives.
Oh, live rounds.
This bracelet from the wrapper on the ice cream you got me when we first met. You remember?
I do. Your training is over. I can't help you anymore.
Oh, he made a friend.
Yep.
What? Why?
I expected too much of you.
You thought a young kid would be ice cold, just like he is.
Yeah. How dare you have feelings?
You promised me you weren't going to kill anyone.
Yep.
Yep.
And what the hell was that back there?
That thing in the container was not a child.
I could hear his heartbeat.
You're emotional. If you'd have focused beyond your crybaby feeling, you would have sensed what that kid really was.
He was just a kid.
You're blind as you ever were.
Maybe you should have stuck around and finished training me yourself.
I needed a soldier. You wanted a father.
Oh.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed then.
I guess we are. You take care of yourself, man.
I'm gonna let you kill that kid.
I caught up with the van while you were dicking around with Nobu's men. I put an arrow in that thing's heart.
Oh, hey, got him.
Whoa, Jesus,
just
they're doing
destroying
some work.
Yeah. He's going through the coffee table. One of them is. Oh, think.
Get out!
Oh. Oh, now Matt's really letting it rip. Oh!
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Get out of my city.
I thought he was going to do a kip up.
Yeah, so did I.
Maybe there's hope for you yet.
He didn't really take out the kid. You watch. Just wanted to test him.
Nice catching now. You can keep the sticks. You're gonna need them.
What part of don't tell anyone about this didn't you see?
Kick-ass attorney, and sooner or later we're gonna need one of those. And he just plain kicks ass.
When the need arises.
Totally unimpressed.
No Sal bad.
Show him the board.
All of the possible connections, starting at the bottom and moving up.
Went up to the king.
There's another player on the field. Man in black.
You think he's working for the king?
No, he never would have helped me expose Union Allied if he were.
If that's the case, they're working against each other. So the question is,
Oh, he's got the mask on.
Yeah.
I like that touch.
Oh.
Holy shit, he still had it. He kept it all these years. Oh.
Oh, we're gonna see what Stick is up to here.
It's done. Black Sky, no longer a threat.
For now. What about Murdock?
What?
Stubborn, immature, still a real pain in the ass.
Who is this?
Will he be ready when the doors open?
I have no idea.
Who is that supposed to be now? Without spoiling the answer, do you know who that is?
No.
I wasn't sure if that's somebody in Marvel lore who I was waiting for you to pop.
Yeah, I mean, the only
Him.
I mean, the
I
only
have no
person I
clue
can
who it
think of is just from the Ben Affleck Daredevil is Colin Farrell's character. I can't even think of his name, but he had like the tattoo on his head or whatever. But
Bullseye.
Or yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Wow. You watched this and you don't know who it is.
I told, dude, look, we've all been there.
Some of us.
We've all been there where you watch 2 or 3 episodes of something on Netflix. Next thing you know, you wake up. It could be 20 minutes later. It could be 3 hours later. And on your screen, it just says, "Are you still watching?"
Well,
and you really don't even know how much you missed. And then you go back to pick up the next day where you left off, and it says continue watching, and you just hit yes because you really, it's like you're in a different dimension. You don't know where you were at.
Wow.
And you just hit yes.
I can't
and
be
some
too,
stuff you missed.
I can't be too hard on you because I totally missed that our warden from Shawshank was Leland until this episode. I don't know if I didn't notice the subtitles before or if they never actually called him Leland by name, but I didn't put it together that he was the money guy until this episode. So
Colin wasn't. He was an Elektra.
Oh, that's what it was.
I mean, it's the same universe.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, here we are, episode 7, and we get introduced to Matt's mentor, and then another guy here at the end, all scarred up. So I'm sure we'll find out who he is probably in the next couple of episodes because this had a 10 episode run,
13
or 30. Yeah, we got 13 episodes, so we're a little over halfway here. But wow, this episode was something else. These guys always give me a hard time because Stick and I share a similar attitude that if you're going to be a crime fighter, if you're going to be a vigilante, you can't be close to anybody. Otherwise, they're just going to end up getting hurt. They're going to be used against you as leverage. And for as much grief as I get on the channel for pointing that out time after time in every superhero movie we watch, it did feel a little bit good, selfishly, to be somewhat vindicated by Stick, despite what his methods may or may not be. It just felt good to hear somebody else say it and not just me.
It was word for
Sorry, it was both.
It was word for word. The shit that you say on this channel sometimes. And what Stick was saying. I mean,
gotta cut him loose.
I mean, word for word. Of course,
I need a soldier, not a son.
I don't know how much of it is going to make the cut, but how many times did Answer and I turn and look at Mason Quinn? Because that's what he always said. Oh, you're going to be a superhero, can't have family.
So
can't
what
have
this
friends.
was a documentary on Quinn's childhood and how he was taught to live his life.
I was trained by Stick.
Just trying to help you guys out.
I'm trying to help
you guys.
But, I mean, he makes a valid point. And look, I mean, all joking aside, Matt saw that with the explosions with the buildings, with how many people got hurt. Foggy got hurt. Karen got hurt. So it's like, yeah, people do get hurt. People you care about are going to get hurt. Now, you could argue that, well, innocence, if you're a hero and a crime fighter, if they're innocent or if you know them or not, kind of what's the difference. But Stick brings up the very interesting point of, your enemies can use them as leverage. They have lines, or they don't have lines that they won't cross, rather. They're willing to do anything. And he brought up with Matt, hey, did you take anybody out yet? And he's like, no, I haven't.
No,
he's like, well, sooner or later, you're going to come to that point where you're going to have to
cross that line. And that's what he's, that's what every, hero usually has to face is that line. Are they willing to cross it when they have to stop something from happening?
But to Matt's point, had he taken out the Russian earlier on when he did, he wouldn't have gotten the information later and might not have made it out of the tunnels without him. So who knows?
Yeah, look, I think the big fear that you always run into, and we've seen this depicted in other films and television, is when somebody doesn't take somebody out because they believe that person deserves a second chance, or they just don't want to be somebody who's taking a life, period. And then the fact that they didn't do it comes back to there's one very famous movie in particular where that's a huge theme of the film that I hope we get to on this channel at some point. But it's been depicted in multiple films where you give somebody the opportunity to live, like, okay, I'm not going to do this here, and then it comes back and bites you. And there's either just massive regret, or all of a sudden you turn to this hardened individual where it's like, okay, well, lesson learned. Fool me once.
Yeah. Well, and Matt's learning that, we go back to the previous episode, the conversation that he had on the phone, with Fisk, and, kind of laid that out like, and I think Matt was at a crossroads of like, am I really doing any good? Is Fisk kind of right? Like, to the point of like, look, Matt can go around beating up low-level thugs all day long in the alleys, and he's not going to make much of a dent in things. He needs to be able to get to the top, and to get to the top, I think Stick is, kind of letting him know like, hey, there's certain things you're going to have to do, and certain things within your life you're going to have to do differently if you want to achieve that goal, at least the way he's.
Well, because he may or may not have taken out that henchman when he threw him off the building, but he threw him into the dumpster.
Good thing they weren't doing bricks or something.
And that was on Mythbusters, like a legit dumpster. It's not really that is not as safe as what they make it in movies because
every movie
it's not all filled with foam and this and that. It's filled with
movie
construction.
dumpsters are filled with Amazon packing paper and bubble wrap.
Pretty much. So like right there, because of Rosario being there, Chloe, she was like, "Oh, did you kill
Claire?
him?" Or Claire, sorry,
Claire,
Chloe.
yeah.
What show am I watching?
Chloe.
So I'm just.
She wasn't in this episode, but
she wasn't. But going back to that fight on the roof when he threw him off, she's like, "Oh my God, you killed him!" And he made a point. No, he's like. He's still living.
His heart's still beating.
He ended up being in a coma. So like he made it a point to show to her. And I think that's what Stick is also getting at too. If you allow these people in your life, they might skew your judgment. Whereas he hasn't allowed anyone in his life. So his judgment is final that if I have to take someone out, whether in this case being a kid, that he was going to take him out. No questions asked.
Well, and kind of a lot of really like mentoring in this episode we saw, for as much as what Stick was telling Matt, Ben was telling Karen just as much when they had that conversation in the car.
Yeah, there's a lot of mentoring going on here. Yeah, between Ben and Karen as well.
Because Ben's trying to explain to Karen how things work, how this is going to happen, and Karen's still very idealistic at this point. Well, we'll get the story out, we'll go to the papers, and we'll put these people in jail.
I think it's representative of a lot of people in whether it be work, whether it be your personal life. If you're somebody new to something, you can get very excited over things that somebody with some experience might be like, all right, just slow down, just relax, take everything in stride. And I think a lot of us have experienced it. I know certain parts of my life, even within my line of work, oh, we want you to do this and this and this. And like, you get excited like, oh, I'm going here and here. And then it's like, when I have it on paper, my plane ticket's booked, everything, then I get confirmation, then I'll get excited. But yeah, we saw a lot of that. I loved the backstory that we got on Matt fighting. Yeah. Because of course, and they talked a little bit about it being a gift. Clearly, and he talks about it being born with it. Because that was one of the things that I questioned about, Daredevil. Like, okay, he lost his seeing. And we know that in real life, when people lose one of their senses, sometimes they pick up and they rely on their other senses. But it seems like with him, it wasn't just like, okay, I'm blind, now my other senses are going to be enhanced. Stick really made it sound like, okay, you were kind of born with his superpowers. Yeah. But being blind is what really kind of turned it on. But I like the fact that we showed like, oh, he came in and trained him and did all this, the martial arts and the fighting. And we learned that he was going to go on to knives, which it was interesting that they gave us that because look, knives would have meant a different level of violence, right? Mm-hmm. And we, for the most part, don't even see Matt using the sticks here. He likes using his hands. Yeah. So obviously, sticks is a different level of violence, and knives would have been
probably because it could take him. It could have taken him to a place that he didn't want to
go to. Even sticks. I mean, look, those are not very large sticks. I mean, the amount of blunt force that you're causing with a stick like that. I mean, they hurt. Don't get me wrong. But you're probably not causing the kind of trauma that you could for say with, the answer just paused it. Here we got Foggy with a baseball bat. But with those sticks, I mean, you'd have to, but so even the sticks he didn't want to use. But in any regard, I liked I joked and said, hey, are we going to get a training montage? And we kind of did a little bit. At least they show like, okay, here's a young kid who's very skilled in martial arts. And by the way, huge shout out to the young man who played
he crushed
young Matt, because they had him doing some pretty incredible stuff. And I'm curious, and I don't know if this is anything we'll be able to find even. Having done some martial arts when I was younger, I always feel like you can kind of tell a little bit people who were martial artists who they brought in for acting and actors who they trained to do some martial arts. But it's not 100% because we've seen some actors and actresses who weren't really trained in that, and they just dedicated their everything to learn the role. And just normal people, you'd never think like that. Oh, just a normal actor or actress who gets like this film role, and all of a sudden they're like some expert. So I'm very curious to see, and we don't need to look it up now, maybe in the comments, whether the young man who played young Matt was a martial artist or whether he trained for this, because either way, he's incredibly talented. But if he was just...
Skylar Gartner.
Yeah, if he was just a young actor who they trained up for some of those scenes, really impressive.
And I know they always make it a good point to get good training as far as hand to hand and choreography, so that way it looks good. And especially at this time, and Marvel, they're going to try their damnedest to make it look as best as they possibly can, and they did with Skylar here. He did a great job, especially. And then the old man playing sticks. I mean, he was tossing around even with Matt, older Matt with Charlie at the end of the episode where they're going back and forth at each other. And I love the fact that he's he was ripping on him, you let an old man tag you. I thought that was pretty good.
When they did that, when he had him in the chokehold on the steps, and they did that flip down over, and the whole lower step collapsed. I thought something worse was going to happen there because it was very specifically right on the small of his
bottom.
back.
Yeah, I was wondering whether he was going to get really hurt.
Is that going to do something really bad here? Because they absolutely crushed that lower step with his back.
This fight between, we didn't get as much action as we get in some episodes, but we got the fight down at the docks, which was a little bit shorter. But this episode, or rather this whole fight scene here, was really impressive. And I think it spoke volumes to how skilled Stick is, because the reality is when you're Stick's age, the physical strength and the ability to do some of this stuff, it goes downhill. There's no way to avoid that. But the fact that he was still working Matt pretty good, I think it just shows that there's a lot more for Matt to learn. For as good as Matt is, he's not as good as Stick.
And I think he made a point of it too, that he's I was born blind, so he had it from day one to train this, where he's and he was kind of giving him guff, oh, you had 9 whole years to see this, see that, and see everything. And then the other part I said, he's so you ran in there and you were killed, and he's well, I didn't die. Well, there you go. That's already better than the alternative to what happened. Showing them there still is a purpose in life, that even though you didn't lose your life, you may have lost your sight, but you didn't lose your life.
Yeah, it's kind of the classic, it could always be worse sort of thing. And I did like that when it was young Matt and younger Sticks, that they did talk about the meditation and some other stuff like that.
Oh, where you fake sleep?
About the fake sleeping, and that's how he kind of heals, and that's how he's able to keep some of this stuff going that he's doing. Because I'm with you, if you don't do that, it kind of maybe takes you out of it a little bit. Here's a guy probably knocking on the door of 70 probably, and you're okay, how is he still doing this? But I like that they threw in the meditation idea in there, because of course we've all seen, some of us have seen, I almost caught myself there, some of us have seen, whether it's YouTube videos of the Shaolin monks who are incredibly old, but they're still able to do martial arts and things like that at a very high level. It's certainly possible.
It's not all flowers and sunshine. That's what I told him. And I wonder what, and I still, though, real quick, I wonder what Black Sky, what,
like an X-Men type. That's where my head went.
What was his capabilities that he had to get taken out?
Yeah, that's all I can think is something X-Men.
I don't know. If I have any nitpick, when he was they're MP5s with silencers, it's I don't know. Maybe he can smell the certain manufacturers use certain materials that can smell.
Well,
a certain way.
He dissected an ice cream cone just by sniffing it.
Yeah, but that you could.
He detected someone who's in nerve just by their body heat.
Well, heart rate, body heat, but to know what kind of firearm somebody was holding, and the fact that it had a silencer on it, it would have to almost be smell. You'd almost be able to smell where the silencers were made. A firearm might make look. Firearms make distinctive sounds when you're when you're loading a round into the chamber. Maybe when you're dropping out or reloading a magazine, not as distinctive. But to say they have silencers on them, what would give away that it had a silencer other than a smell?
No, well, maybe the sound they make bouncing on their maybe the straps they use, maybe they're bouncing onto the metal.
Remember, they gave us a slight POV
of what he can see.
Of what he can see with Claire.
You're
maybe
right.
he can kind of
make out.
Make it out.
It's like that. It's kind of like how the monsters would see in Pitch Black. That kind of gray type. We got to get to that.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. But no,
Vin's best work.
You talk about an answer, and this is the last thing I'll end up with. You talked about not everything is sunshine and roses. That was again something both Karen and Matt heard in this episode from their, kind of both have their mentors now at this point. And I more so Ben with Karen than
and I get it. She wants to bring this down, but like when Ben was bringing those corruptions down, he also said, "Hey, well, my inside source got taken out like a month later or months later or whatever."
Yeah, and he had a bunch of them that got.
And at that point in time, the paper was the be all end all. At this point, like, look at what Fisk did last time with making sure we can make the guy in the black mask the bad guy. He got on the phone. He got TV cameras there. He got it all instantaneously news source to you instead of waiting for the paper the next day.
Well, and let's not forget what Ben's boss wanted him to print. They were kind of going after like the clickbaity stuff.
Well, because you want to get paid.
To keep the doors
you want to
open.
get exactly. He's like the whole time we've heard this before. The print is dead. That's why now even if you want to read the newspaper online, you have to buy a subscription online.
Oh, I don't think
for some of them.
Not this guy.
Not Mason.
The wallet has the old vice on it. Look, this show is getting really good. It was nice to meet Styx, and we got introduced to a guy we have no idea who he is yet. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him.
Styx is from Above the Law. This is Out for Justice. Out for Justice. This is Stick.
Well, I was saying Styx, person he was talking to. Styx. Mentor himself, possibly.
The scarred up guy.
I was using it. I was using it as
I just heard you say Sticks. I was like, nice to meet Sticks.
Look at the adjective.
Good joke from WCW. Kevin Nash, Big Kev. We love you. So far, Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals. Back to Fisk.
He's having a little nightmare there.
Reliving his Full Metal Jacket days.
Possibly.
I just saw a fun meme about Full Metal Jacket the other day.
Oh, he's just looking at the painting.
You're not even going to be able to taste it.
Shut up, you swine. Uncultured swine, you.
Is it more than one step?
Oh, he has a bunch of pair. We know which ones he's reaching for.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure he's gotten all the other ones for like gifts.
Yeah,
but
those
it's
are from
like
his henchmen giving him gifts.
But he's never going to use them. I was hoping it was going to be the drawer of watches.
Oh, okay. What is his backstory? Wow.
That doesn't look like his blood.
I don't think it was.
Oh, wow.
I can only assume
anything
it's
ringing a bell
with
here?
the cufflinks.
Anything ringing a bell, Oak?
7:00 a.m.
Ooh. Yeah, he had more of a fight in the apartment than he did on the docks.
The broken.
Put
the
bracelet.
You know what he would say.
That we're awesome?
No, that we're being stupid.
I prefer the term foolhardily provocative.
Yeah, that's lawyer talk for stupid. You want coffee?
If we're going to be Nancy Drew together. Okay, let's say we keep Matt in the dark. How long do you think I should grow my hair. Matt, what's your take on
Did you
that?
fall down again?
Oh, it's nothing. Don't tell me what.
Damn it.
You heard that?
Guy's like a bat.
Well,
We're investigating Union Allied.
Remind me to keep you off the witness stand.
Can't be doing that.
Why not?
For starters, you signed legal papers and took money to leave on.
No, I signed papers saying that I wouldn't go public, and I won't.
We have someone lined up for that part.
What part?
The public part?
All themselves now, they are trying to, they can sweep their homes away for it.
What do you think's gonna happen when these whoever's find out what it is you're up to?
We already took care of it.
Took care of what?
Guys who busted up Elena's apartment came after me when I was leaving her place last night.
And you don't think it goes higher up than that?
Yeah.
You thugs.
You know, I don't care what I signed or how much money they paid me to forget. I don't.
You could see her face. You'd know she means it.
Yeah, I kinda got that.
Karen's been working with him. He seems like a good guy.
I trust Ben as much as I do you or Foggy.
First rule, no more skulking around asking to get hurt. We do this, it's gonna be on our turf. We know the law, we'll use it to our advantage. Agreed?
Meanwhile, he's out just whooping ass.
He questions the validity of your position.
I say it is a piss in the shit.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
You made the guarantees.
Which I met.
The black sky is dead.
Oh.
Did you observe any police?
No.
Of course not, because I'm a man of honor.
It will be difficult to locate another black sky. They are extremely rare.
Perhaps you should have told me the importance of your cargo before you lost it.
Ooh. Playing the blame game.
He's asking if you'd like to renegotiate terms of your relationship.
Sorry if I offended you. My apologies.
Good day.
You get that last part?
Yeah, his threats are clear in any language.
He needs to be taught some manners.
Leave it alone.
What do Milbu and his men bring to the table? What are they in all this?
Expendable.
I don't like the way he speaks to you.
That's exactly when you need to be cautious.
Oh. What a banger of a song.
Oh, looks like we're going back in time.
Yep.
I'm guessing they're not cheap.
Mom don't like music though.
What?
I love music, just not so loud.
What the hell good is it if you can't hear it? Right, Willie?
Right.
Never trust the quiet one. Those are the pricks that are always up to something. You cut it too short. What did I tell you?
Sorry,
Sorry what?
sir.
Respect. You gotta give it if you want it. Don't forget that. Make the next one longer. Want your pop's face in the dirt?
No, sir.
Damn right.
Oh, ooh, a lot of bills.
See that? That's our ticket. Once you get on the city council, everybody wants a little something in your pocket.
That's the only reason.
1 year after he got voted in, packed up, got himself a real house.
Really?
Just like we're gonna buy. All you gotta do is put your mind to it and make it happen.
This feels like Goodfellas.
You want a sip?
He most certainly does.
Dad let me take a sip from his glass before I could talk. What are you looking at her for? I said it's okay. That's it. You worry too much.
Somebody has to. How are we paying for all this?
Oh, look at all the marks on our arms.
I took a loan.
Yeah.
A loan? What'd the bank make you put up?
Screw the bank.
Oh no.
Rigoletto floated.
Who's that?
Nobody, forget it. You gotta spend money to make money. You gotta take risks. You want something out of life, you gotta put yourself out there.
Gotta put yourself out there, Mom.
You see? The kid is smarter than you.
Oh, nail right into the head.
Maybe that could be foreshadowing.
Could you please hold on a second? Wait. I'm so sorry. I need to take this. I know. Me too. Good night, Vanessa.
I figured that's who he was talking to when he was like, wait.
Detective Blake, he just woke up.
Has he said anything we need to be concerned about?
No, he's conscious, but his injuries were extensive and he can't speak yet.
That changes. Unlikely he's going to be overjoyed we had him shot.
You know
Take
what to
care
do.
of him.
A detail on his floor. 24-hour presence in case the man in the mask tries to finish the job.
Are any of them ours?
2, but not on the door. They try to get in, it'll be noticed.
Well, how much do the guys at the door want?
Yep.
What about his partner, Hoffman?
I can reach out, but they go back since before the academy. I doubt he'll be receptive.
Well, you never know.
Make them.
With these two guys,
And I'll speak with him myself.
he bailed on him in the street when he got shot.
We should be out on the streets, cracking names and taking skulls.
You have that backwards.
Not the way I do it. 5 minutes out there, you'd end up in intensive care.
Hey, I handled myself pretty damn skippy.
Skippy!
Karen, do you have a list of the subsidiaries to track down through their check?
Yeah.
Westmeyer Holt contract.
Yeah.
Confed Global's trying to force renters out of tenements.
Elena's landlord, that Tully guy. I mean, he's got to know something about this.
See if I can track him down.
Use a phone.
He wants to get into the field.
The New York Bulletin Online just reported that got shot. He just regained consciousness.
Detective Blake.
Yeah.
Be interested in what he has to say.
So would I.
We can't allow this to happen. I know that you have feelings regarding this matter.
Well.
But if Detective Blake chooses to speak out of turn, unpleasant for you and for me.
Out of turn? You shot him.
Technically, we paid someone else to shoot him.
Technically.
What led to a decision of such finality?
If you're worried about me, I know how to keep my mouth shut.
If we doubted that, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Unlike you, your partner was inconsistent in his attention to detail.
No, that masked asshole beat him senseless and broke his arm. It wasn't his fault.
What I find indefensible is we were not alerted that the addresses we provided had been compromised. They were given to ensure that any Russian survived the bombings would be properly attended to, not to aid the man in the mask at locating Vladimir Ranskov. That led to an unfortunate complication.
Love D'Onofrio's delivery.
One that your partner was directly responsible
So
for.
how long before I do something that pisses you?
Well, the answer to that is entirely up to you.
See, he's more than my partner. He's my friend. I've known him since I was a kid. This is 35 years.
And?
How much?
Oh.
Each of those years worth. In round figures.
Oh, he wants a number. You're not getting out of that room without telling Fisk a number.
Nope. Well, Andy's like, I know how to keep my mouth shut. We wouldn't be having this conversation if we didn't know that.
That was awesome. God, they're making Fisk like one of the most interesting villains I've seen in a while.
Well, he's a complicated guy.
Very complicated. Let's see how those yard signs go that he's working on when he's a kid. He just says how much. God, that was awesome.
Is each year worth in a round number.
Yeah.
You gotta sign in.
Yeah, sure.
And I gotta check the bag.
Yeah.
Meatball?
Machiones, he loves that place.
Come on in.
Thanks.
Little something in the IV.
Yeah. Something in the meatball sandwich he's going to take out. Of course.
I'm sorry.
It's either you or me. Is he gonna wake up just in time to see him?
What do you do?
Oh, he can talk.
Oh! How the hell did Matt get in there? Oh, the window.
Well, this is going to go sideways. Say the masked man did it.
Yeah, but he's got the syringe in his pocket.
Yep.
I need you to listen to me.
We don't have much time. Whatever your partner just ejected you with has already reached your heart.
Oh, too late.
You're gonna be dead soon. There's nothing anyone can do. Tell me everything you know about Wilson Fisk. This is what I'm saying.
What the hell's going on?
Better get out of there, Matt.
Go!
Look at my face. I can't go into the office like this. My son was coming to visit. Nope, stay out of New York, Lee. Shit's going on. You know how many times I have left to see him?
I apologize for the inconvenience, Leland.
I'm not looking for... Are you done? He itches like a son of a bitch.
It'll keep you safe when he's finished.
What's this coated with?
Polyethylene, glycol, silicate. That'll be all, Mr. Potter.
Okay. Need anything else, Mr. Fisk, sir?
Not today, Mr. Potter. Thank you.
Oh, that guy's been in a handful. Usually some sort of bad guy bully.
He knows who I am. He found me once, he'll do it again.
Is it taken care of?
Yes, but there was a complication.
Well, there's a word.
Wow, oh, here we go.
Hoffman was able to spin it, told everyone he was assaulted by the man in the mask, and he finished what he started with Blake. So we're not exposed on that front.
This guy Hoffman, how much does he know?
We're taking care of it, Leland.
Well, that fills me with warm comfort. Situation's being handled all right, just not by you.
Oh, you better watch it there, Leland.
Okay, honey. You have some zuppa, okay?
I'm not hungry.
You eat it. It'll make you feel better.
Oh.
Are you having some?
Sure, baby.
Oh, Dad's gonna come home and see what happened.
Yeah.
Do you think it's true? What Bernie said?
You can't listen to people like that.
Oh, look at her arms.
You feed him too much of that shit. You want him to get fatter than he already is? Come on, what happened?
It was that Bernie walk.
Am I asking you?
He was knocking our signs down. I told him to stop, but he wouldn't. He said I was a loser, just like my dad.
Get your coat.
He's gonna make him finish the job.
You been knocking down my signs?
Yeah, so? Election's over.
Doesn't give you the right to destroy other people's property, does it? You want to call me a loser to my face, you little shit?
I didn't call you a loser, man.
Oh, my boy's a liar now, huh? Speak up when I'm talking to you.
He said it.
No, I didn't. My dad did. I was just repeating it.
Oh.
You think that's funny? Huh?
Oh, boy.
Easy. Hey. Say something fun.
Oh.
Come here.
It's gonna make him take a swing.
It's people like this that want to keep you down. You have to show them that that can never happen. Kick him. Don't give me that look like your mother. Kick him. Kick him again. Keep kicking him. Harder. Kick him.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, is that pillow just drenched in sweat? And he wakes up, and that's his piece.
Yeah, it calms him down.
Right back down.
His high effort breakfast again, Oak.
Oh, he's a man of consistency.
Yep.
Likes his routines. It's what thing in life that he can control that stays in order.
That's right, his breakfast.
While everything else is chaos.
Yep.
So Dad didn't win the election, clearly.
Nope.
And he owed somebody money.
Yep. We know where this is going.
Ooh, what's the story behind that box?
Yes?
Gal reached out. She'd like a word.
Setting the car around.
She's coming to you.
Can you be here before she arrives?
Better put on your best suit.
I picked it up on my last visit to your country. I thought you might enjoy it.
She says she didn't come for tea.
He does not need you to form my words, do you, Wilson?
You speak English.
I speak many languages.
Well, she understood everything you were saying.
Yeah, she would always understand.
你也可以讲我的语言，不是吗？
你也知道多久了？
从一开始就知道了，一个聪明的男人，一个愚蠢的女人，没看出来。ノブはあなたも日本語を話し。
そうは思わないね。
Did Wesley even know?
Wait outside.
ノブ对你不太高兴。
那个男人。
Happy with anybody.
听说丽兰也一样不高兴。
在公区范围内。
你觉得我是怎么知道你住在哪儿的 ，Wilson？ 这是你保存的最好的秘密，城堡中的过往。
King in his castle.
King in a castle. King in a castle.
通过石鼓预测出
From bones and spells.
我之所以会发现你变得懒散、情绪化，
Oh.
临死前最后的一刻。
Wonder if somebody knew that Vanessa was dating him and maybe followed him home or something.
事情一时不太顺利，我承认，但是我马上。
Promise.
不是来从灌木丛中摘花，这是出于礼貌，因为你尊重我，把你的房子
Oh, get your house in order.
跟诺布和丽兰交易。
Oh. Yeah, what do we need you for if you can't manage this?
Oh, she probably wasn't out the door before you did that, dude.
Sir, if there's anything I can bring.
I'm guessing that has something to do with the way we saw him covered in blood.
Yep.
Is these anger issues. We saw it here, and then after his date went south, we saw it with dude's head in the door.
Think of the man you want to be.
Oh, look at the wall.
Sit here.
Yep.
You stare at
It's
that
like the
wall.
painting.
Yep. It's exactly like
shit.
it.
You're my son. You should be a king. Sit.
I can't believe he got the painting that looks just like it.
Don't take your eyes off till I get back.
It's late. Where you going?
Gotta take care of something. What's the matter?
Can't it wait till tomorrow?
No, Marlene, it can't. All right?
So you could be wearing the same.
Yep.
I'll talk to Rigoletto. Tonight. Don't worry about it.
How much?
I got it covered.
Now, I told you you shouldn't have borrowed money from him.
Oh, he's gonna hit her.
You had to have your face plastered.
Oh!
It's not enough I get that shit out there
Piece of shit.
in my own house.
Bill!
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh, damn.
Shut up!
What a backstory.
I didn't call for you.
Thought you might need something.
If I needed you, I would have asked.
I don't think that's always true, sir.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Better change your mood.
You'll be all right. I like your place. Not sure about the table, if you aren't either.
Please go.
If that's what you really want.
I think there's more to Vanessa than meets the eye here.
You made a promise to always be honest with me. What is it?
I'm afraid.
Of what?
Oh, you'd look at me if you knew.
So you remember that date we had? I removed a man's head with a car door.
I don't think that's what he's going to tell.
I lost because of you. Because of this family. They see it. They see you and that little bastard. And they laugh.
This guy's got to go.
You see what happened?
Is this where he loses it and he walks out of the apartment?
I think he goes and wails on Dad. That's how he gets covered in blood.
Yep. He just gets the hammer.
Shut up. Stop it. What are you going to do with that, fatty? Huh? You believe this kid? He gets that shit from you.
Oh! Oh! And now is he just going to let it rip?
Yeah, he's going to go.
Oh!
Keep kicking him! Keep kicking him!
Oh, and he's saying what his dad was telling him.
Oh!
All right, baby. It's all right. Shh.
Oh, right back to the wall.
Okay, so when Mom was comforting him, he was staring at the wall.
Get the saw.
Whoa.
What the fuck? Just call the police. Mom's got bruises all over.
Well, I don't think that's the route we're going.
No.
What the fuck is this?
It's not like Mama's really going to have any kind of remorse for this piece of shit.
No.
No, but I think you want to give your kids some more trauma sawing up their father.
We'll probably do it.
Well, hopefully Mom does it and kid doesn't.
Oh!
He's watching. What the
right
fuck?
in front of him.
I carried him in bags down to the river. One every night. For the next week.
Whoa, this is a lot more than she thought she was going to hear.
My mother, she sent me to live with relatives on the farm that I told you about.
You were protecting your mother.
I didn't do it for her. I did it for me. That's why I still wear these. To remind myself that I'm not cruel for the sake of cruelty. That I'm not my father. That I'm not a monster. Am I?
Oh, no. No, Wilson. You aren't.
God, did Wesley set all this up with Vanessa, or is she genuinely...
There are people out there that want to expose me. They don't understand what I'm trying to do for this city. They want to destroy everything that I'm trying to accomplish.
And are you going to let them?
Somebody's all in.
Jesus, Vanessa.
I think Wesley found her and set Vanessa up with this to make him act a certain way.
If that's the case, Wesley's going to be the next one in a bag going to the river each day of the week.
And why are we chasing the story like this anyway?
Guess who's going to be in the back seat of the car?
Yes, okay, fine. We need to talk. Do you know who I am? The devil of Hell's Kitchen.
Oh.
I didn't blow the hell out of the Russians. I didn't shoot those cops.
You want me to write your side of this?
I want you to expose the man responsible. The man who's tearing the city apart piece by piece.
You got a name?
Wilson Fisk.
Never heard of him.
That's what makes him dangerous, living in the shadows, no one knowing who he is.
They're the man in the mask. Why me?
There are good people who trust you, Ben. I have faith in their judgment.
Union ally. Guessing that was you who dumped that guy on the doorsteps of the Bullet.
I think he's connected to Fisk.
That woman you saved that night? She's a good kid. Still believes you're a hero.
People like her are why.
What do you got?
Bits and pieces. Russians. Trias, Yakuza. All funneling money through a man named Leland Alfred.
Wall Street guy?
It wasn't easy.
Well,
how do you think? Detective Blake. I was at the hospital when he died.
The saying you sent him on his way.
It was his partner, Gunton. They both worked for Fisk. Blake gave Fisk up before he went.
You get this on tape?
sadly, no.
No.
Somebody else in the room corroborate what he said? I need reliable sources.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do with this?
We don't need to put him away. Just drag him into the light. Once the city knows who he is, they'll tear him apart.
You sure about that?
I'd bet my life on it.
You're betting mine now, too. Tell me everything you know.
It's an old saying, one that survived the years because it's true for the most part, but not for everyone.
Dump these 8 chives on my omelet.
Yeah.
That the rules.
Oh, he made 2.
Like me and you, the people that
rules
struggle to live our lives.
He's like, what do I do now?
They do this.
Is she gonna pick out his suit to wear?
Shadows that we cast with our indifference, with a pervasive lack of interest in anything.
That's a little brighter than usual.
She's gonna dress him.
Is she gonna make him change the cufflinks?
Or maybe it's just the shadow of weary.
That's what I'm wondering.
Oh, she's gonna choose different cufflinks.
For the rest of us, how it used to be, before the corporations and the bottom line decided we didn't matter.
Boy, Ben is hitting on it.
Oh,
like I'm barely even listening to him because I'm so entwined with.
We still matter. There's someone in Hell's Kitchen that doesn't share this belief. He's been among us.
This is his article he's writing.
Mm-hmm. You've never seen his face. He's stayed in the shadows because men like him, men that want to control our city.
Oh, he's just typing it. This hasn't been printed yet.
Well,
if he has nothing to hide, let him step forward.
I'm not very good at this, without being.
Oh, he's on TV.
But I felt the need to speak up for this city I love with all my heart. No one should have to live in fear.
How about that timing?
In fear of madmen who have no regard for who they injure. This masked terrorist. We must show them we will not bow down to their campaign of coercion and intimidation.
I like that suit.
He's gonna run for politics just like his dad.
My dearest friend, Leland Owlsley, pillar in the financial community. A message warning me to stop. Give up my dream that I have for this city, for its citizens to feel safe, to feel pride. I tried to do this quietly, not wanting to draw attention.
By blowing up 4 buildings.
To become a target from those who do not share my dream. Have this city stay exactly as it is. That I can no longer do it alone. Keep living in the shadows. Afraid of the light. None of us can. None of us should be forced to.
Delete.
We must resist those who live in fear.
Too late for that article.
My name is Wilson Fisk. We can make this city a better place.
Ooh, now we'll look at an anger moment. Folks, I always say don't break your own stuff.
Yeah, this is...
Yeah, go to a friend's house and break their
stuff. This is the best episode of Daredevil we've seen so far, in my humble opinion. This is as good as it gets. What an episode. I mean, just that last bit where we had Vanessa, who there is no way Vanessa is just an art dealer the way that she's able to play the role that she's doing for Wilson. Now, I don't know if it's something Wesley set up or if she's operating on her own and saw some maybe she found out who Fisk was and saw some potential, but it just seems way too convenient for Vanessa to come in and to be that little nudge that Fisk needs to kind of push him to do what he has to do and kind of go to that next level. And like he said, operate out of the shadows. So I find that very interesting. And I loved how we had the whole scene where she's kind of handling the getting the suit and the cufflinks and everything for him, all while Ben's whole article is kind of being overlaid with everything that's been happening and is yet to happen, I think, in the series here so far. But then Fisk throws a wrench in the whole thing and comes out in public, and I think he's going to run for some kind of political office or something. And that whole article that Ben had written doesn't mean anything anymore. It's too late. You can't use it. And he's got to come up with something else, and Matt certainly knows he's got to come up with something else, because now, you know, Fisk is going to be a pillar of the community. He's pledging to Hell's Kitchen. We're seeing it right here on the news, and people don't trust the Daredevil or the Devil of Hell's Kitchen. They think he's the bad guy. So how we're going to have this switch, no idea. But God, this was the best episode so far.
Yeah, because with any good villain, when they present their face and there's a face to what they're trying to, or what they think that they're trying to do, they're able to connect better with the city, and then they can always just go, well, he's hiding behind a mask.
Yep.
What does he have to hide?
Putting myself out there.
They've done that, you know, when we saw that with Batman, with Spider-Man, where they try to, you know, try to downgrade him to the public. What I did appreciate about this with your Vanessa, now I don't think she was picked by Wesley. I think that it was a happenstance, and we're going to probably learn more about her throughout it. What I like is that
that smile she's got on her face right there.
In the comics, Kingpin is always wearing white, so it was fun seeing him in the darker colors, and she's wearing the white dress, and she gave him a little bit lighter suit, gave him the different cufflinks to bring him into being more presentable and what we've seen of him in the comics throughout his time.
Yeah, because his backstory, holy cow.
But that's what I want to get to, is his backstory was like, you know, yeah, he had the tough father and everything. So we're like, okay, that's what molded him. I would say
the abusive father.
No. At first, when we saw, it's like, okay, he's because at first, because it wasn't right away that I saw Mom's arms. It was when she first got up after he had him drink the beer. First, you know, we saw her writing out the checks and everything for past due. So I decided, you know, oh, he's a strong-minded dad. He's that hard, tough dad. Well, then once I saw, you know, his mom's arms, I was like, oh no, never mind, because you saw my face and if they'll make the reaction or not. But right away I go, oh my God, look at her arms.
Yep.
And we didn't even see him like do anything to her yet per se, but it was building up to it. And then the fact that they showed the wall was exactly like the
God, what a reveal that was.
And so I was looking at that he used the wall to calm him, but then it was a great catch by you that it was after he did what he did to old Bill Fisk, that that his mom was comforting him and he was staring at that wall.
Yep.
So in that roundabout way, when he sees that painting, that's what would calm him. And we saw that, like, you know, he's having these nightmares and everything. And when he got up, that's what was able to calm him.
Because it surprised me at first.
Vanessa's in bed with him. Now he feels like he has someone there to help.
He looked to Vanessa, not to the painting.
Like he looked at the painting for a split second, and then when he remembered Vanessa was there, he cuddled up on her to help her out, and then welcomed her into his routine. But I did like how he was, I don't want to say hesitant, but he was like that, I don't know what to do here, when he was at the dinner table, because I think that's why he kept his hands up, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, because it was a certain way that he would flap his napkin, put down his green onions, roll up his sleeves, and then all of a sudden she sits down and takes like the same stuff. So he's like, you know,
it's like he locked up. He's a computer or something.
He doesn't know what to do, but at the same time with that, I think he's also very, as we saw when he was out to dinner with her too, he was very respectful. So it could have also been, all right, I'll wait till she starts to eat. Then that's when I'll eat, being a respectful.
Yeah, well, and you brought up the painting, and real quick, it surprised me because at first, the first shot we saw of young Fisk with it was when his dad made him sit in the corner and look at the wall. And I was like, well, it's the same wall, but why would he want that? And then we find out later that it was when his mom was there that he was looking at.
It was just, when he sat there and then they did the focus where then you saw all the textures and everything on the wall. Like as soon as I saw the textures, I was like, dude, the painting.
Yep.
So I love that. That's why he kept on staring at it. That's why he purchased it. It all makes sense.
Yeah,
to
but
that.
gosh, I mean, the whole backstory with beating up the guy in the alley and then owing the guy money and then
And
Fisk
as he's
takes
taking
care of
out his
business.
dad, he's yelling, kick him,
Yeah.
just like his dad was telling him to do in the alley to the nameless kid that I'm assuming maybe took out or injured really bad.
Yeah, I think they probably just beat him up, but either way.
I'm just looking at the ticker from Wilson Fisk's news thing, and so basically it's saying previously unknown philanthropist comes out and identified. So they're painting him. Oh, here's somebody who's been donating all this money, and now he's gonna come out of the shadows. They say that some community leaders question his motives and that his political ties are unknown. So, I mean, they don't really know much about this guy. So I was wondering, I'm like, well, how could he just call a press conference?
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
like,
it was
he's
like,
been donating a
obviously
lot of money.
he's got a ton of power.
Well,
but
he's got the TV. TV agencies
but I mean, just what would be
in his pocket?
Well, right. Not that how could he call one, but he'd be like, what was his? What was he going to tell people was his purpose? And basically, what they showed, running the ticker on the bottom of the shots that showed the news report. He's saying that, or they're saying rather, okay, he's a philanthropist. He's coming out. The police department's still working on, trying to get a grasp on violent crime. But yeah, this was, I mean, it's such an interesting episode because they give everybody their backstories, and what you're trying to do here is really help the viewer have an understanding of where they're coming from, what makes them tick, what makes them unique. And of course, with Wilson Fisk, a guy who's generally calm but has these terrible outbursts, right? You see him in certain situations, the way he talks and the way he carries himself, everything just seems very calm. He doesn't get worked up, but then it's just the switch gets flipped, right? Yep. And we saw that when he was kicking the kid in the back alley, and of course, when he was taking out his dad. They had to add a layer of incredible trauma with the mom. And now thinking back on it, I bet the mom's reasoning for that was if people found out he borrowed money from the guy and they found body parts in the river, they would just assume it was him. As to where if she called the police and they came,
they would still want their money.
There would be this whole thing. And when the police were done with it, then, when the police were done with it, who knows what would happen, if the kid would be in trouble. But the fact that the kid watched was a little aggressive. But I thought it was cool that Matt went to the reporter and tried telling him the story, because they want to do this the right way, right? Like, let's bring him out, let's get him out in the limelight and try to stop him like that. But the reality is what he's writing. Look, the people that are in power, they don't care if you know who they are. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. But I agree with you, Mason Quinn. I think that this was the best episode that we've had so far. So much depth. The backstory is so unique because while I certainly didn't grow up in an environment like that, that it's dramatized for television with Wilson and his dad and stuff like that. But there's also, that's the way some kids grew up,
There's
with
a level
dads,
of realism to it.
Dads, being abusive to the mom and telling their kids that this is what makes you a man and these are the things you have to do. And, kids willing to, trying to protect their moms from their dads. And, the idea that the painting looked like basically the drywall that they had and the plaster was pretty interesting. I did find Vanessa's character interesting. I don't know that necessarily it's something where Wesley set everything up like a fake ringer to help calm him down. I think they met organically. I think their first few dates were organic, but I think there's probably something off screen where he maybe spoke about her, and given how shut down he was being and how angry he was, Wesley's okay. I need to have somebody that's going to help level him out. Right now, nobody can help level him out, and maybe she can, which very much we saw. We saw that they made a very strong point of showing that her presence there for breakfast was throwing him off his routine.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, what do I do? What do I do here with my hands? Who do I share my 6 green onions with? That's the biggest question. Is he chops all the green onions, then puts like 6 on an omelet, and 4 of them fall off the side. It's not like you're putting salt and pepper on those things.
No.
It's like green onions that are falling off. He's like sprinkling them, and they just bounce and roll.
Yeah.
He cut up so much just to use like 9 or 10 of them.
He's just
very particular individual.
And then she reached out and grabbed the stuff in front of him, which of course I think threw him off as well. But it was really powerful when they showed her getting him dressed, because that was him letting somebody else make decisions for him. Of course, she went with the lighter suit, but then the significantly more important part of her getting him dressed was not picking father's cufflinks, because he was saying, tell me I'm not like my dad. I'm not like my dad. Okay, well then don't wear his cufflinks.
Yep.
And so now he's stepping out, obviously not in black, and the gray with the black shirt is sharp.
Well, I think what has me, kind of most excited here as we're kind of getting into the Netflix universe of the Marvel shows is like, man, this is just the first one. And, obviously they're all kind of interconnected in some ways. So it's like, man, we're going to get like 4 more shows or 5, I guess, if you count Punisher, that are all kind of wrapped up in the same type of genre. So this is going to be wild.
And it's all throughout New York.
Yeah,
so
that's
you're
what I'm
going to
saying.
have all that happening. But yeah, and we have the classic where how do you make a good villain? You have to have some sort of sympathy.
Got to be compelling.
And that's what they did. They gave us his backstory of a childhood that was, full of trauma, full of how much of a monster his dad was, how much kind of a monster his mom was. I mean, yeah, taking him out, he needed to be taken out, but then her just saying it's okay, honey, and then grab the saw. Like
get the saw.
So then there's a little bit, and
they took him out in bags.
And took him out in bags. So there's a little bit of that too instilled in her, so then you see how both have instilled in him,
and it's
Wilson himself.
Yeah, because it's not just that. It's
a really solid point, and it's important that you bring that up, because I think a lot of people would have missed that. They would have been like, "Oh, look at how abusive the dad was." And granted, the dad was a terrible person.
Needed to go.
But the fact that as soon as he took out dad, and mom could have been like, "Okay, we have to call the police." They made it very clear that she had all these bruises and stuff like that. She would have had a lot of injuries from what he was just doing. She could have very well called the police, had them show up. But I think her bigger concern was for, is the kid going to have to go to juvie? Is the family going to get split apart? Even in that case, she could have said it was self-defense. Even if she didn't believe self-defense was going to work, she could have been like, there's something I need to take care of. Go in your room, close the door, and don't come out.
I thought that was the direction they were going to go, was that she was going to take the fall for him. And that's why Wilson had like this level of guilt or something. I thought she was going to go to jail instead of me.
So then that could have played into how he's become a monster. It's like, mom did what she had to do, but look at what's happened to her.
Yeah, that's a really good point too.
And that's why I thought of with taking him out in bags in the river with the money they owed to Rigatoni, that one, it makes him look strong.
Rigatoni?
Sorry,
whatever his
Rigetti?
You just
it was some Italian loan shark.
Rigatoni a type of pasta?
It is.
Yeah.
But I was saying,
he doesn't deserve having his real name.
But I was thinking that, like, if he still owed her money and he's dead, does that transfer then to his family?
Yeah, like, hey, your old man owed us money.
Takes out mom and takes out the kid.
You still owe us this money.
You still owe the money, whereas if they do that, the word gets around that, hey, if you owe me money, this is what could happen to you. You could end up in the river.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. But like he also said that people just thought that he skipped town until his remains were probably found too. So
or something. Because
if they ever were.
Yeah, that's the thing. It kind of worked. It sort of works out for the loan shark. Like, oh, what happened to old man Fisk when he didn't pay up? Yeah, you haven't seen him around, have you? And they can use that as an intimidation tactic.
But they could use the whole, hey, you know what? You skip town, we'll still go after your family.
Yeah.
So if you think skipping town is the way to get out of owing me money, no, I'll still go after your family. So a couple different ways that you could look at the the situation. But in any regard, very traumatic from his father. But then, and certainly we're not, trying to point fingers at the mom, but sawing up dad in front of a kid, it's probably carries its
Definitely
own
had
level
an
of
effect.
trauma.
Oh yeah,
Definitely had an effect on Fisk.
Very
Wilson
much
Fisk.
so. Wilson is it's just
More to
an
come.
amazing job. Obviously, Vincent did a great job. Angela Reed did a great job as Marlene Fisk, as well as Dominic for us hating him as Bill as his dad. So great job by them as well. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this show as much as we are. I mean, Oak is finally getting around to watching.
Guys,
it, apparently.
I've honestly
you telling me you didn't remember that?
I didn't.
There's
Guys,
no.
this
You
is-
didn't watch this series.
I
You
think
slept
no.
through the
I
whole
think,
thing.
I think I watched. I don't know
You
what I
slept through it.
remember
Had to
seeing.
be.
Had to.
I was sworn like I remember seeing some Daredevil stuff. Unless because
maybe you're just an idiot.
I know I watched The Punisher. And there's things I can tell you from that one, like actual, hey, this is where they end up.
Yep.
But I don't know. Maybe there was just glimpses of Daredevil and the Punisher, and I don't fucking
Maybe
know, but-
that's what it is.
Yeah, you'd think you would remember the moment Mom told go get the saw. Yeah,
and then
folks.
since it's in the 70s, you're like, well, it's not going to be a power saw.
No, doing this one by hand.
So hopefully you enjoyed that as much as we are so far. Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.